Hello everyone. Very good morning and good evening to all. What is SCD? SCD is nothing but slowly changing dimensions. See, in our real-time project, we do have multiple dimensions tables. As we have seen already, so we do have multiple dimension tables. We have to read the data from source table and we have to write it into a dimension table in the target. If the record is already present, then we have to check for update. If the record is not present, we have to insert the record into the target table. So that is what we'll go for. Insert and update logic. So we do have different SCD types, type 1, type 2, and type 3. So type 1, we will not store any history in the target table, simply we will update it. So type 2, we will make the history in the target table, that to row level history we will maintain. So type 3, we will maintain only recent history, so that to the column level history we will maintain. We will see what is that flag method and how to implement this flag method in the target table. So if you consider this is our source table, so this is our target table. The target table we have here. Okay, so first what we are going to do, we are going to check whether this particular record, this is our source. We are getting the record from source. We are going to check whether this particular record is present in the target or not. If the record is present, we will check for update. If the record is not present in the target table, then we'll go for insert logic. Okay, how can I find whether this record is present in the target table? We will take customer ID from source, customer ID from target. Okay, we will compare it. For an example here, the customer ID is, this is what customer ID, right? We'll take the customer ID from source. What is the customer ID from target? It is null. So we will check these two columns values, and we are getting, if we are getting null value in the target table, we will mark. Okay, so this particular record for insert logic. Okay, for an example, this is for insert logic. Okay, assume that two flag we are going to create. One flag we will mark it like insert, one flag we will mark it like update. So if you are going to mark for an update logic, see these two columns we are going to create in expression transformation. Okay, in expression transformation we are going to create these two field, just extra field. Very first time we are going to compare this column value, this column value. If you are getting, sorry, this column value and this column value, if you are getting null value against this customer ID, then we are going to insert the records, right? This customer ID, if we are getting null value, then we will insert. So I will go and insert all the records here very first time. Yes. But here, SCD type 2 is nothing but we need to maintain the history, right? Yes, if any changes in the source, we have to maintain the history as a flag method. Okay. So we will maintain one flag here, like flagging the column. We are going to flagging whether this record is for new record or update record. You assume that next time, very first time, this will be true, right? For all the records. Yes. If it is true, we are going to insert the record in the target table. So what is this customer key value and this flag one? So flag column is to find out whether this record is active record or inactive record. This customer key column is nothing but a surrogate key column. So surrogate key is nothing but in order to maintain a history in the target table, we cannot mark this column as primary key. Why? Because if I'm marking this particular column as primary key, I cannot maintain the same records here, right? We will get constraint violation, unique constraint violation, we will get it. For an example, I will show you one example. Here I'm going to, this particular customer is changing the mobile number. Assume that this particular customer is changing the mobile number. There is a change in the mobile number. Next to some days, it is good. The record has been changed for the mobile number update. Yes. If there is a change, there is an update in the source. So that record, we need to maintain the history, right? So if it is new record in the source, we will insert all the record. If it is update, we have to insert this record in the target, even though if there is an update. So how can I find whether this is update logic? So what we are going to do, we are going to compare this customer ID with this customer ID. If both are equal, right? Both are equal. If any one of the column value is not equal, if you see this mobile number is not equal here, mobile number is not equal, both are not equal. If customer ID and customer ID equal, any one of the column is not equal, we are marking this particular update flag is true. Okay, this one true next time. So this will be false, right? So for all the record, insert flag will be false. This will be false here. That means only one record. It will go for an update logic. Yes, it will go for an update logic. So we will mark this as true here in expression transformation. Okay. If it is marked as true, we are going to insert the record in target. So why do we need to insert? So in order to maintain the history, okay, we need to have previous mobile number. We need to have this mobile number also. Okay, we have two records, right, for this particular customer. Which one is active record? Which one is new record? So this is new record. So whenever we are going to insert, we will flag the record as active. Okay, very first time, whenever we are inserting, we will mark this as active. Okay, so is it like both are like active? No, we have to mark the existing record as inactive. We should mark like 0. How can I mark this as 0? We need to go for update, right? Can I go for update on this particular column? Customer ID? No, I cannot go with this column, right? I cannot mark this as primary key. If I'm going to mark this as primary key for an update logic, then we cannot able to have duplicate value. So that is why in order to maintain the history, we are creating a surrogate key column here, right? So surrogate key is nothing but it's like a sequence of numbers. So it's a unique numbers we are going to generate based on the sequence generator. So by keeping this particular key value, we are going to update this flag equal to 0. Okay, we are going to update this flag is to 0. So if you look at here, this is the logic. If any new record, we are going to insert the record with flag equal to 1. And if any update on the source, we are going to insert the record with flag equal to 1 and update the existing record with flag equal to 0. So how do I know? For an example, next time, the same record, this particular record is going to change. Same record, going to change the zip code. The postal code is going to change. And which record I need to compare? The target. Okay, if the record is already exist, we have to always look up on active record. Okay, we should not look up on this record for the comparison. So we have to look up on active record. For an example, this is what we are taking, right? We will take this customer key from the lookup. Okay, we will mark this as again for true. We will insert one more time this record with one more sequence gen number. This record we will mark it like 1, and the existing record already we have taken the particular key, right? We have taken lookup key. By using this key, we will mark this flag as 0. I hope you are clear how to mark. The same thing we are going to follow this. So here you can create this table in this way, source table. You can create this source table, do some insert, some 4 or 5 records, create the target table. So with these 2 columns extra. So I'm going to create, I have already created this source table and I'm going to create this target table. I'm going to copy this, go to target core schema. This is my target here. So this is my target. The core, I'm going to create one table. Key underscore customer underscore flag. Just I have created. Select star from the same way you can create. And I'm going to use the same source table. Select star from S underscore customer underscore SCD. So this is the source table I'm going to have. So as of now, we have 5 records. Okay, we will create a logic. I will open Informatica Designer. So I will connect to Informatica now. Just double click on the repository. You can connect it and open this particular folder. Okay, so now I'll create one mapping here. Just I'll create one mapping m underscore SCD type 2 flag. So I'll create a mapping. So this is my source. And in the source, I will take the source table here. Yes, we have the source table, but target, we have to import it. So go to target here, to target, to import the target table, right? So we have the target table here. So take this target table flag one. See, this is the target table, right? So take this target table. Okay, so make sure that the target has primary key. So this is the primary key, right? But this is the surrogate key, but it should have a primary key column, right? Yes, this customer ID, we have one column called flag. I'll go and create a new mapping here. Take the source from source definition, and you can take the targets on the right hand side. So we have to look up on the target table, right? So to compare each and every column, whether it is a new record or update record, to compare it, I have to take the target table. Yes, we'll go for lookup. So take lookup here, lookup on targets, SCD this flag, and you take customer ID from here and customer ID from here, right? Customer ID from here, customer ID from here. Just a double click, go to condition. We have to check this customer ID and this customer ID. So based on the customer ID only, we have to identify, okay, this record is going for new record or update record. Yes, we have created the lookup condition. Finally, we have to create the lookup override SQL query or lookup filter. In the filter, you can mention this filter condition, right? So filter condition is nothing but, so whatever the record, the flag equal to 1, so that we have to take it here. Just you can mention that the filter flag equal to 1. So that condition you can make it here. Or you can create entire query. That's fine. So you can make this way flag equal to 1. Okay. Apply here. Click on OK. So now I will take the expression transformation. To take all the column from the source, we have to identify whether this record should go for insert or update logic, right? So and take customer key to country from lookup. So no need to take this flag column and double click. So keep the cursor here. You create 2 columns. One column for insert logic. So just I'm finding new record flag. So I have to find out whether this particular record is new or existing record, right? New record flag, update record flag. So just I'm creating 2 flags in this source to identify this record is new or update. If it is new, I'm going to insert the record with flag equal to 1. If it is update, I have to insert the record and update the existing record with the flag equal to 0. So here I have given the logic, right? Yes. So what is the insert logic? The insert logic, we are going to compare, right? So we can compare it. IIF, if is null of, this is a new record, right? If is null of, lookup customer ID. If is null of lookup customer ID, then I'm marking this as true, else false. Okay. So this way I'm taking if is null of lookup customer ID. See the ID, the column with 1, these columns are coming from lookup table. If you want, you can rename it with LKP underscore. So here I'm going with update logic, IIF. So if go to port, this customer ID equal to this customer ID, lookup customer ID. Both are equal and any one of the column is not equal. So instead of creating, if I have more number of column, instead of creating huge hashing here, you can go for MD5 function by creating a hash value. So first name not equal to first name, lookup first name, or and go for mobile not equal to this mobile, or address not equal to this address, or zip code not equal to this zip code, or country not equal to this country. Okay, if any one of the condition satisfies, we are marking this flag as true, else false. Okay, so just we have to make this way, validate. So expression should be parsed successfully. Okay, so we have to create two flag. One flag is for insert logic, one flag for update logic, right? So new record flag. So that means insert flag, I can say in this way, insert flag or active flag. So you can make this way, insert active flag, O underscore. O means it is output flag, output record. So here I'm making that in O underscore update inactive flag. So inactive flag, okay. So flag will be integer. You can take integer, no issues. Integer here, it should be output. So this should be your active flag is 1, inactive flag is 0, right? Apply OK. Then we have to use router to route the value. So take the router here, take employee ID to country. And so from here, so do we need to have the customer key from the lookup? So do we need to have customer key? Yes, we need to have. So based on the customer key only, we are going to update the flag with 0, right? Yes, we need to have a customer key. Then we need to have all the 4 columns. Double click, group, create 2 groups, one group for insert group, one group for update group. So insert logic, so whichever the record is getting populated with this new record flag, true, it will flow to this group. So whichever the record, update record group, it will go to this particular group, right? Yes, can apply, click on OK here. And so insert record. So we can directly insert it. We can directly insert it. Flag. So which flag I have to take for insert logic? For insert logic, I have to take active flag. So what about customer key? This customer key is a surrogate key, right? Sequence of number. So I have to use sequence generator here. So take the sequence generator from here. So take the next value to this customer key. And if you want to generate sequence from 1, right? So you can take from start value equal to 1. So don't enable cycle option, don't reset it. Since it is a primary key, don't enable it, okay? Yes, we have done. Control yes, it's a valid. So you can copy this particular target, Control C, Control V 2 times. One for update insert logic. Okay, one for update insert logic. Update insert logic. One for update. Okay, so just I'm taking update from the update insert. So I will take, so this one flag is active flag only. While inserting, we have to do the active and we have to take the same next value, right? So otherwise we will get different number. So you have to take the next value from the same sequence. Then for update logic, we have to use update strategy here. So take this by using this key value. By using this key value, we are updating the flag equal to inactive flag. That's it. So take inactive flag from here. This is key value, customer key. Then use update here. DD update is 1, right? So you can use DD update or 1 here. That's fine. Then take customer key and take this one to flag. Control S. Okay. So I hope you are clear. So first we are looking up the target table. We are looking up the target table. We are finding whether this record should go for insert or update. By keeping this customer ID and customer ID, we are looking up. If I'm getting null value on this customer ID on the target side, I will go and insert it. If both are equal, any one of the column is not equal, I will go for update insert. So that's why we have created flag here and routed. And based on the router, we are inserting and updating the records. Okay, clear? So I hope you are clear. So how to build the logic for this? It's very simple. So we should know all the transformation very clearly. So how the transformation will perform. Okay, I'll go to workflow. I will create a workflow here. Workflow underscore SCD underscore flag method. Okay. SCD type 2 flag method. I will take session here. SCD type 2 date flag. This one. So select SCD type 2 flag. Click on OK. Don't truncate and load. So update logic. So go to target. You provide the target connection. So apply this connection for all instance. Apply connection value to all instance. So all instance will get same connection value here. And go to lookup. Lookup should be a target one, right? Click on OK. Apply OK. Save. So I'm going to run this start workflow. Before running, I will show you target data where there is no data now. So all the 5 records should go for insert logic. See here. All the 5 records are inserted a target. So there is no insert and update for update logic, right? That's why update insert 0, update also 0. So you can see here all the record has been inserted with flag equal to 1. If I'm going to run one more time the same session, it should not insert any record. It should not update any record. Restart task. You can see here 5 recorded from the source, but it is not inserting any record and updating any record in the target. Okay. So if you go and open this session log, so you can find lookup override query, right? See here, lookup override query, it is creating. Select customer key, first name, all this from the lookup on where flag equal to 1, but it is making order by class, right? See, sometimes creating the order by on the lookup. So this is one of the interview question they will ask. By default, the lookup override will create order by class at the end of the SQL query. if you do not want to make this order by class, okay, in the lookup flag equal to 1, then you make hyphen hyphen. Let's see. Normally, when we are writing SQL query, we will do it. But since we are not writing SQL query, so you can generate SQL query. See here. So if you go and check in the override query now, it will have order by class, right? See order by hyphen hyphen. Whether it will do order by now? No. While creating the lookup cache, it will not do order by. Why? Has been commented out. It will be running on the target side, right? The query. So you can see here. See this way it will be commented out. So while creating the lookup, it will not create any matching. Clear on this? So why we are doing this hyphen hyphen? Sometimes if you are going for real-time project, there might be doing this kind of hyphen hyphen. Okay, to avoid this lookup cache getting it's sometimes it will get timed out. Okay, so what I will do, I will go for something like insert. Sorry, I will update one record here. SCD this table, right? So manually I will update here. Okay, I will update this particular address. Okay, something I will update here. Address I'm going to update. I have updated. So it should be taken for history now, right? So I'll go for one record should go for insert, one record should go for update. Say this is update insert, update. So we have to check here whether it has been updated correctly. Say existing record, it has been updated with flag equal to 0, and this record has been inserted. So you can see here. So previously in this address, now this address, right? So if you are not maintaining this history, you may not know what is the previous address. By taking this customer ID, you can find, so what is the different history he has, right? So this is the way we will find out all this. And if you're going for this lookup override query, it will not select the second record, right? See active record alone, it will take.